What if we told you that one of the most well-known television personalities had subtly reimagined confidence, elegance, and beauty without ever having to shout it from the rooftops? Ally McBell's well-known visage, Calista Flockhart, has always exuded a certain elegance and mystery. However, further images that go beyond scripted lines and red carpets have emerged. They show Calista in her more appealing real self. Additionally, you should finish it, since what you see in these photos may permanently alter your perception of her. Audiences were captivated from the moment she starred in that well-known judicial drama. It was Calista's portrayal of her, not just the role. Eccentric indeed, but truly multifaceted. Calista remained there even after the cameras stopped recording. She made the decision to spend some time away from the spotlight and lead a more modest life with her family. But in truth, she has always represented elegance and silent power. Recently, she has been sharing glances with the public. She looked radiant, genuine, and timeless during a recent event. And she was the center of attention, not because she was attempting to make a show of herself. She is seen walking gently and wearing muted clothing that complemented her manner, which was serene, elegant, and unaffected by the camera's flashing. Everyone could tell by her expression that she didn't have to prove anything, but in one way or another she did. These documented cases did not aim for shock value. They weren't filtered, altered, or overdone. They were honest. Seeing Calista just be herself was fascinating. She had a natural sense of style. Her grin. She is kind but reserved, self-aware, and doesn't feel the need to put on a show. Beyond only fashion, these images show us that confidence and serenity may be the source of true beauty. A celebrity past her prime was what some would have expected. Instead, they had a lady who was completely in charge of who she was, demonstrating to us that growing older is something to celebrate rather than something to be afraid of. There was nothing phony about her, whether it was her compassionate demeanor, her gentle gaze, or the way she engaged with her followers. No bombastic boasts, no gaudy gimmicks. Simply being there, Calista by herself. Fans all throughout the world are upset about one particular image. It depicts her standing down a peaceful street with one hand firmly in her coat pocket and her eyes slightly squinting into the sun. It isn't staged. There isn't a show. It does, however, amount to almost 1,000 well-considered social media posts. "I'm still here," it reads, indicating that I've changed. And it doesn't disturb me at all. In a day of loud headlines and infinite filters, these moments are uncommon. Calista, however, demonstrates that you don't require any of it when you're genuinely content with who you are. All you have to do is be yourself. What is the best feature? There are other images as well. Serene moments that revealed the woman behind the beloved figure and were spontaneously recorded. You shouldn't assume that Calista Flockhart is someone you know. See the picture that many are referring to as the most potent photograph of her ever taken by watching it through to the very end? For more lovely insights into your favorite celebrities, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy learning about the real Calista Flockhart through these pictures.